Hi everyone. It's another Final Fantasy patch. It's time. It's time for Final Fantasy patch. Welcome, welcome. Now, there is a certain Nashu over there, but I figure we should start with the crafter quests, because we can knock those out pretty quick, I think. There you are. So glad I found you. I work over at Shaktaral Railing. Shenza asked me to send you his way if I happen to see you. Not to alarm you, but there's trouble with the company again. It would mean the world if you could stop by and speak with him. He said he'd be waiting for you at Shaloni Station. Sick. Now, I am a fool, and I did do my custom deliveries yesterday. So that's fucked. But we can't unlock it. Hi, Baz. Welcome. Appreciated value. Well, if it isn't Nona, come to sample the fruits of your labor. These shops have gone from failing to flourishing. And with business booming, a delightful little idea has been simmering in the back of my mind. A plan I'd always hoped to put into motion, and now I believe I can. Now that I think on it, your help would go a long way to ensuring its success. Might you be willing to hear the particulars? But the middle of a clamorous market is no place for such conversation. Would you wait for me at the Gornichuk Gleam Sands? The fucking QGL gets me. So don't worry, we'll come back and we'll get Nashu. We'll start the Hildibrand quests, but I just want to do these first. Because I figure these will be relatively short and sweet, and then we can put all of our energy into whatever the fuck Hildibrand is up to this time. Let's go to the Gornichuk Gleam Sands, aka the beach. I did the Starlight quests the other day before the 7.15 drop, and those were fun. Those were cute. I'm not a big Christmas person, but it was cute to get to see some of the characters from last Starlight Festival. And I liked the food reward, the like furnishing food. My apologies for the wait. Time is pell, as they say. Let's not waste a moment more. As you know, our country has endured much in recent times. The right of succession is scarcely concluded when that dome appeared in Yassolani. Then came the invasion. The former Dawn servant was slain. Even so, I cannot help but feel this strife has only strengthened the bonds between the peoples of Tural. Why, even the Yokoi have seen fit to come down from the mountains to visit. More heartening still, the Tuliolan citizens previously thought lost to the dome have been returning home in greater and greater numbers. I can only assume we owe it to the government's efforts to repair the railroad. Hi Merle, welcome. All of that being said, I think what we need now is a good sail, don't you? Yes, a sail of prodigious proportions to celebrate our nation's melting pot of myriad cultures. After all, what is Tuliolal if not a house of countless beads itself? We'll call it the Wachumeqimeqi Appreciation Sale, and invite vendors from across the continent to take part. Doesn't that sound splendid? As it happens, a merchant by the name of Mablu has been traveling around Tural on my behalf, speaking to anyone and everyone who might be interested. Yes, we love Mablu. Everyone save those still living in the dome, but I feel it would be remiss of me not to extend them an invitation. Our relationship with them is a complicated one, to be sure, but Tural is no less their home than ours. Their presence here would afford us all the chance to extend a hand in friendship. Yet I am woefully uneducated about their culture, and truthfully, making arrangements for this event has demanded the sole focus of my attention. Which is why I'd like to enlist the aid of someone intimately familiar with their present circumstances. Someone like you. Provided it's not too much trouble, of course. None shall go unappreciated on my watch. I love this cute little outfit. I think it's fun. Thank you, Nona. You might be the most dependable artisan I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Yeah! But Wachumeqimeqi has no shortage of candidates vying for that title. I fucking loved the Culinary and Alchemist quests. Those were so good. I mean, they were all very good, but... In fact, these fine folks have volunteered to assist with all facets of the event preparations. Yeah, Shirolja. Robley's enlisted your help as well, has he? And we've a veritable army's worth of support behind us. Robley has assigned me to the Yassolani expedition. I'm glad to be traveling with you, friend. And me. Got my shock Thrall permit and I'm raring to go. Well, you three are off handling that. The rest of us will put together some eye-catching advertisements for the big event. With quantity and quality in equal measure, of course. I'm pleased to say that Semoeni has also volunteered to assist in preparations, though I suspect his motivations lie entirely in the prospect of hearing tales from the Dome. In any case, I pray for a sizable turnout. Well then, expedition team, your destination is a settlement found on the outskirts within the Dome. Nona, can I count on you to lead the way? If we are allowed to aetherite there, then yes. Wonderful. Travel safely and report back once they've settled in. As for the rest of us, let's get to work. Remember, no one is to overexert themselves, for we'll need as many hands as we can to help customers once the sale is underway. Hell yes. I love Shirolja, I love Ralsoj, I love Donohanu, I love all these people. When I said I might soon embark on a journey, I must confess this is not what I had in mind. Nevertheless, I'm ready when you are, Nona. With the train running again, I doubt our trip will be especially eventful, but Uvlo insisted on tagging along as a bodyguard. Our little cadre is quickly becoming a merry band, it seems. And the more the merrier. Seeing as Passionheim's in town for a visit, I invited him along too. Now, what say we mosey on out? Travel to the outskirts. Oh, sick. I don't even have to go there. Desert had my feathers fluffing up something fierce. Now this lightning's got my wings all tingly. The sooner we finish our work here, the better. Now, how do you reckon we go about asking these folks to join our event? Seeing how different life here must be, I worry we might not see eye to eye. Same as we'd ask any good neighbor. Yeah, nothing else for it, eh? Let's split up and start inquiring. We just know we'll be counting on you to fish us out of trouble if it comes to it. Hell yes. Let's go! I fucking love crafting and gathering. It's the best part of this. I can't believe that they put a whole main story in my fishing game. Perfect timing, Nona. Just asking this fine lad if he'd like to come and see Tuliyola. But, sorry, but I'm not sure I want to travel outside the barrier. Granted, I was born and raised in Yassolani, but I was a child then. Merle? Thank you! Thank you for the subscription! My goodness. I was a child then. I scarcely remember it. As far as I'm concerned, this is my home now. Wait a moment. Aren't you the visitor who was asking about fish native to Heritage Found? What was that about, if I may? I love that that's what they know me for. Not the fucking everything that just happened in 7.1. They're like, you were asking around about fish! This formidable fisherwoman came here at my request and caught a fulma sturgeon that I might master my tribe's magical arts. And she managed to hook one. That's no small feat. A fellow aficionado, are we? Tell you what, make the trip to Tuliolal. You're welcome to browse my collection of fresh, fantastic specimens at Fish Fancy's Donohonu. Now that's an offer I would be hard-pressed to refuse. Oh, why not? Perhaps I'll invite my family along, too. Thank you, thank you. But before I let you go, I'd love to hear a bit more about the local swimmers. Yeah, have a fish-versation. They've certainly become fast friends, haven't they? I suppose I should have expected to find fish enthusiasts in every far-flung corner of the realm. If nothing else, everything appears to be going quite swimmingly now. Leave it to us, and we'll see to it that he and his family make it safely to Tuliola. Hell yes! I love fish! And thank you very much, Merle. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate your support. You're a good friend and a fantastic free company leader. Alright. What are y'all talking about? This is the gathering one. Aw, thank you. And since it's an appreciation sale for all the peoples of Tural, naturally the citizens of Alexandria would be most welcome to take part. That sounds like a marvelous idea. I'm something of a traveling merchant myself, you know. From local farm produce to electro boar, I aid in the distribution of all manner of supplies. Perhaps someone from among my network of contacts could help me put together a storefront for your event. So, the Shitona way of life within the dome is no different than without, centered on the blessings of the land. Blessings of the land? You sound like my mother. Perhaps our way of living is the same, or perhaps not. I've never seen the old Yasulani, so it's hard to know for sure. Say, before we worry ourselves with this appreciation sale, why don't the two of us get properly acquainted? I'm sure there's much you could teach me. Uh-oh! Uflo's getting hit on! He's getting hitted on! Teach? You misunderstand. I am no expert on the Shitona. I'm merely a visiting Fiero from Othard. What does that have to do with anything? I suppose it doesn't? While Uvlo is undeniably great fun to tease, I must ask you press no further. We'll need all the able hands we can get to prepare for the sale, and I'm not leaving without him. Fine, fine. In lieu of an apology, I'll be sure to inquire with all relevant parties. I hope we'll meet again at the sale. Oh, poor Uvlo. So oblivious. It's like, oh, I blew my chance! Expedition team appears to have matters well in hand. Now would be an opportune time to return to Tuliolal and inform Ropley of their success. But first, we're gonna go to... Hold on, let me get my... We're gonna go to Shaloni Station. which is in Wachumeqimeqi Springs. Speak with Shenza on our way back. Let's go. Orb. Cube. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It is time. Hello, Shenza. Sweet baby Sunbeard, it's Nona. What a relief to see you. First, I want to say how much we all appreciate you and the Dawn Servants for finding a solution to our noise problem. With our new and improved train ready to roll, Shaktaral Railing is back in business. But for some reason, things are growing tense between Nitowikwe and the chief. When we ask them about it, they insist that nothing's wrong. That's why we need you, Nona. After all you've done for us, they'd be fools not to trust you. So what do you say? Will you help us figure out what's got him so hot under the collar? I'm sorry. You're telling me that Waulika and Nitowikwe are hot under the collar? The only established couple in this game that I will happily be a third wheel to? They're over at the office now, in Wachumeqimeqi Springs. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. It's okay. Take your time, Shenza. I'm gonna have a long talk with these two. God, I love Waulika and Nitowikwe so much. I'm just saying that their marriage is beautiful.
Shenza, Zalpia, you two didn't ask her here, did you? See what I mean? The whole damn company can tell that something's off in Nitowikwe. We need to come to an agreement on this.
Well, nothing you say is going to change my mind, so I suggest you start listening to reason.
Reason? Give me one good reason that we ought to take you out of the driver's seat.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Look at you all shaking like Ronak calves. Why are you three even here? I'm here for fun. I'm here for pleasure. The other two are here for business.
Boys got so worried that they came crying to you. Well, I'm sorry they dragged you into this. Now that you're here, though, I reckon we could use the unbiased perspective. Fine. You want the full story?
Yes, please.
As you all know, Valkona and Nona went to great lengths to help us construct a much quieter locomotive. We've resumed northbound service to just outside of Vanguard, where the tracks end, but our work is far from over.
As it stands, our company is faced with two large-scale projects. The first is to keep our daily operations running smoothly in order to bring in revenue. Business as usual, in other words. Second, however, is a new challenge. Reconnecting the tracks through Vanguard to Yasolani Station. We're willing to perform the repairs ourselves, of course, but the land now falls under Alexandria's dome, beyond our jurisdiction.
Can't just leave the tracks as they are, so I've been negotiating with the Wing of Reflection behind the scenes to make the necessary arrangements.
On top of all his other duties, of which there are far too many, the new train is in many ways still a prototype, and we have a supply shortage. That's why I offered to step down from driving to run the station. This oaf won't even consider it. He'd rather work himself into an early grave, I suppose. He just knows you're happiest at the throttle is all. It's clear you're both worried sick about each other. So why not? The point is, I wouldn't need to give up driving if we could just convince a competent artisan to keep us stocked. I'm an artisan, you say? Hello. I will stock your station. Hello.
You take commissions, Nona? Well, now that changes things. With fewer duties on the administrative side, she could manage both well enough. Can I count on you to assist Nitowikwe with our daily operations then?
Damn right you can, just not this week, because I already spent my allowances because I'm a fool.
Thank you, Nona. You'll be an asset to the railing.
Oh, there'll be railing. They'll be railing of some assets, for sure. You can rail my assets. What is wrong with me? Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you step outside with me for a moment? Yeah, okay. I'll do whatever you want me to. Right, now that Nona has matters well in hand, two of us better get back to work. Thanks again. I love when there's a new character and I'm just like, yeah, you can do anything you want to me. Words can scarcely express how relieved I am to have your help in this, Nona. Now, I'll get straight to the point. You ever tried keeping a locomotive quiet? It'll take plenty of polish and plenty more maintenance, keeping everything in pristine condition. To ensure the work flows smoothly, allow me to introduce you to our local vendors. Hi, vendors. If you require any materials, there's a good chance Peyopewi sells them. As for Kanona, she'll take your scripts in exchange for a variety of quality goods. Anyway, I'll leave you to get started. Whenever you have something to deliver, come and speak with me. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. I am gonna look at these inventories real quick. Just to see. I do have like a trillion gatherer scripts, so like... Okay, this is, yeah, materials for the stuff, and then Gishel greens. You have... you're just a regular script. They add any more? No. I have 4,000 gatherer script and nothing to do with it except buy more materia, but I've been buying materia every day for 12 years, so... Satisfaction goddamn guaranteed. Alright. Let's go turn in Wachumeqimeqi, finish this up, and then we'll head on to Hildibrand. Hello, Ropley. I see you've returned from the dome. The expedition team is finding success, I hope? You betcha. Also, Uvo's getting a hit on so hard. Excellent. You have my thanks for overseeing their efforts. While you're at it, would you do me a favor and check on the rest of our dear shopkeepers? In particular, I'd like to know how Bamaka and Zemoweni are faring, and I think they would be heartened to see you. You'll find them processing entrance at the Arch of the Dawn. Okay. Is that the big gate? I think it's the big gate. Let's go. Over here, yes. Big gate. I can't stop thinking about Walika and and Nitowikwe. I can't. Like, I'm gonna have to do some G posing. Hello, Pemaka. To reserve a stall for the event, you must first submit the proper paperwork. But if you'd like, I can help you fill it out. You need only tell me what to write. By all means, spare me the hassle. But first, are alpacas allowed in the market? Peddlers like myself wouldn't have any business at all were it not for our fuzzy four-legged friends. I see. Let's write in a request under special accommodations then. So long as you keep the stall clean, I don't foresee any issues. Thank you kindly. She's very well behaved, I assure you. By the way, what's this about I hear about an establishment serving juice blends? Most days I get by on mate, but I'd love to stop by and have a cup if I find the time. Oh, the sunrise, hitting at just the right moment. We're currently compiling a catalog of all the storefronts that will be open for business during the sale. I'm sure you'll find plenty that suits your fancy. Hell yeah, more yakoi!
I deal primarily in stone sculptures, as well as the tools traditionally used to carve them. All created in miniature, of course, to fit Uriolan hands.
Wonderful. Everything seems to be in order. Allow me to fill a vendor application on your behalf. If you should have further need of my pen to prepare signboards or price tags, I would be happy to assist you.
That would be most helpful. The script used here holds no meaning to a yokoi like myself.
This sale is shaping up to be a most wondrous event, would you not agree? A beautiful tapestry of different cultures, threaded together by the spoken word. Which reminds me, I'd love to hear more about your culture. Surely, you have a little time between tasks. Aww. Winnie, you scoundrel. Is this why you volunteered to help? It's part of it. Oh, Winnie.
The ray tracing.
You needn't worry about us, Nona. We're tasked with welcoming all the visiting merchants, and it's been a steady stream thus far. Really, if anyone's struggling at the moment, I fear it might be Shiroja. She agreed to handle event promotion, so we might focus on assisting visitors. You should be able to find her at Bright Plume Post. The ray tracing! Ah, beautiful god rays! Let's go! Let's go help my girl, Shiroja! I'm a big sucker for the Mamulja. I love them. I love their design. I love how they look. I love their naming conventions. They're so fucking cool. And Shirolja is so well written. Bright Plume Post. All the way on the other side of the city. Let's go! Let's go!
I know just how hard you folks work every day to keep Tuleola safe, and I have just the thing to put a spring back in your step.
And our little goblin friend.
This event is about giving heart thanks for sweat work of the whole community, and that includes land guarding. Tell all your fighty friends to come and try Juicy Mix at the Wachumeqimeqi Appreciation Sale.
I love Halnaruk. I love everyone. They wrote these characters so well.
Sorry, Nona. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just couldn't risk losing my momentum. We're handing out free samples, you see, to help promote the sale. Halnaruk's been of great help thus far. Almost no grumbling, if you can believe it. I'm a little nervous for our Alexandrian guests to sample our wares, though. What if they hate all of our drinks? You've spent some time inside the dome, haven't you, Nona? What can you tell me about the Alexandrian palate?
They have energizing drinks in vibrant colors. And the caffeine content will kill you. They just drink the Panera lemonade.
No, that sounds a lot like Bunewa soda. Maybe they will like my drinks after all. The old jar will never be a master juicekeep while spouting the doubt feels of an amateur. I beg your pardon. I was merely trying to be considerate of our customers' preferences. Is Nona ear-catching these idle flaps? If it wasn't for professional stuff-seeker Halnuruk, Chirolja would give herself belly pains from so much overthink. Ignore our squabbling, Nona. You've given me the confidence I need to offer my reference to everyone who visits Wachumeqimeqi, no matter where they come from. More importantly, I do believe Ral Soj and her assistant are building us some rather unique promotional decorations at her workshop. You should go and see for yourself, if you haven't already.
Okay. I'm a little worried what you mean by unique. But let's go find out. Okay, Wachumeqimeqi. Back where we started. Nona, welcome back. I take things are going well out in the dome. Yep. And with everybody else. Glad to hear it. While you've been gone, me and Papani been rigging up these big old decorations for the appreciation sale. Oh, they're like the balloons from, why can't I remember what it's called? In Shaktaral. The place where the place where they live. The place where the Hrothgar live. The Shabral, I suppose. Glad to hear it. Well, we've been rigging up these big old decorations. I already said that line. I designed them to resemble dirigibles, like those stationed at the landing to the west. To me, they're a symbol of Tuliyola, connecting all our disparate communities in a fashion not unlike the chain of a necklace. Progress has been steady too, owing to Pamika's generous provisions of cloth and paper. Now all that's left is to decorate Wachumeqimeqi with our finished pieces, but... well, now that you're here... might you be willing to place them for us? I'd like to use the time we have left to keep building, if that's alright. I think a few more would really set the mood. We really want this sale to be a success, Nona. But once you've finished, let Ropley know we're nearly done here, yeah? Hell yes, hell yes. I'll place a little finishing touch. Just a little bow on top of this little balloon. I remember I commented when I first saw these that they remind me so much of the Ixal balloons. Well, yeah! Let's put them around. We got balloons. Got little mini airships. Let's go! Let's go! God, I'm so fucking excited for more society quests. I really, really hope we get one for the Yakoi, because I feel like we got, like, through the Wachumeqimeqi quests and the main story, we got, like, a couple glimpses at Yakoi culture, but we, like, really didn't get into the meat of, like, what they're about. I would really love to see that as a society quest chain. Tell me, Nona, how is everyone doing? Good. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Triple thumbs up. It's great. Seems they're as passionate about this sale as I am. Appreciate you checking in on them. Likewise, my preparations are proceeding apace. All that remains now is to ensure that our visitors are permitted entry into Tuliyola. Speaking of which, I received word from Shunya that he and the others will be here soon, accompanied by all those who wish to peddle their wares at the sale. Why, I can see the balloons from here. There's nothing like adding a touch of flair to a busy market, don't you think? If everything keeps to schedule, it won't be long before the Wachumeqimeqi appreciation sale is ready to begin. Stay and watch a while, won't you?
Observe!
I've got observing time. Baby Mamulcha! Little baby. We got Moblin.
How about a bunewa soda? The herbs and spices will perk you right up. Best of all, first-timers can taste sip the crisp, cold Fizzy Pops free of charge.
We got books. It's books time. A letter to a relative here in town? Certainly. And you're in luck. We're offering a special discount today. While we're at it, should we tell them of your we should tell them of your new home? Any recent developments to share?
That culture fiend. He loves learning about sociology.
How about a sturdy set of metal tools? I'm ready before you leave. And we'll craft them to fit your hands, of course. Quality guaranteed. God, the fucking rainbow trip pants. Fish time! It's Mablu! Hi, Mablu.
Now tell me, ladies, which of these fancy catches do you fancy the most?
If you're interested, I can teach you how to cook them. Yeah, and then we got our curio shop. Rest assured, I have no intention of closing shop either way. Especially now that I have a reliable supplier. Oh, the hitting on is resuming. Maybe not, actually. Well, I guess she has her own stall to manage. Did I not hear her invite you to browse her wares? Have you no interest? Of course I do. She said she's brought a variety of traditional Alexandrian handicrafts and other national exports. But I'm, on duty at the moment. Come on, man. Go chat that lady. Get out of here, go! Oh, that's right, they have the, like, bag drinks. Oh, no, the Wachumeqimeqi appreciation sale is a tremendous success. It warms my heart to see so many happy faces, and on both sides of the bartering table. Commerce is a delicate balance between supply and demand, between customers who labor for coin to spend, be it pell or gil, and merchants who labor to receive it, only to spend it elsewhere in turn. In that way, we are Wachumeqimeqi. Little baby! All of us beads on the chain of commerce. The little babies are so cute. Now, what are you waiting for? This is a golden sales opportunity. Get out there and browse to your heart's content. Shopping time, shopping time, shopping time, shopping time. Shopping montage. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Irobly. Oh, what is the prize gonna be? What's the reward? Truly, it's a joy to know that so many have enjoyed the sale. And to think, were it not for the support of a skilled artisan like yourself, our fair shops might still be struggling to this day. Yes, I dare say this event was a gesture of appreciation for you as well, Nona. I hope we can always count on your patronage here in Wachumeqimeqi. I get a balloon! I get a balloon! I get my own little balloon! That's so cute! That's adorable! That's so cute! I'm excited, I'm gonna put that in my apartment. I don't know, maybe I should actually look into getting a house. I keep getting housing items. High enough level now. Where's Nashu? There you are. Now we actually... now we actually start. The case of the displaced inspector. Looking rather lost herself, Wachumeqimeqi has come west in search of the missing inspector. Why, hello there, Nona. Why, hello there, Nona. Cool. How serendipitous that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. I forgot what her voice was. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? Because let me tell you, I could use the help. I'm gonna try and make it not so unlistenable. You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since Mr. Poo-Poo's starship whisked him off to God's only know where. My best lead turned out to be the Thavnarian truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft headed west across the ocean. So I packed a few things and headed west as far as I was able. This is where I ended up. I've made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've mostly been acclimatizing myself to the native cuisine. Very important step, that. Anyway, seeing as fate sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continued questioning the locals on the matter of unidentified flying gentlemen. Here, this should help aid in our investigations. Is it a picture? Okay, yeah, it's a picture. I love how much this totally fits being like a conspiracy gossip rag picture. The big circle in there, it's like a YouTube thumbnail. Hold on, wait, hold on actually. Hold on. I'm just gonna screenshot this to use for a YouTube thumbnail. Okay. Done. I'm absolutely using that for the thumbnail for this when I put the VOD up. It's an illustration of the starship, clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learn any useful information, come and find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my ears with delicious intelligence. It is the Landsguard's duty to remain vigilant for threats and unusual developments that may warrant their intervention. It may be prudent to visit Bright Plume Post, question the soldiers. Let's go! Bright Plume Post time! The inspector's been frickin' displaced. I guess I could have just used the recent button, but I'm not yet quite familiar with how that works. It's so new, I'm just like, I don't... That person's got like a tiny little Cerberus! Oh look, that's so cute! That's adorable! Is that from the Alliance raids? The Heavensward ones?
Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Have you seen this alien?
Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was some time before Soralja's flying ships appeared. I watched it limp northwards through the skies above Duliola, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment.
Oh, from Firmament. Okay. Cerber pup. That's adorable. Little low poly Cerberus. I was gonna say, because there's the Cerberus boss, but that's a mount that you can get from one of the Savage raids, I think.
Searching for a strange ship, you say?
that one's tough.
Yes, I saw a flying disc just like that during a patrol in Shaloni.
It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere in Yasolani. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by the dome now? The heritage found? Okay. Nashu! We're gonna go to another reflection. Don't worry, it'll be chill. Again, I could've used the recent thing there. Yeah, you can't unsync it for that. I want to try doing more, like, hardcore rating stuff. Because, like, I really enjoyed Baldessian Arsenal. It really helped that there was, like, a big community and people who were doing, like, callouts and stuff. But that's maybe some of the most fun I've had with some of this content. Because it's, like, it's hyped up so much. It's like, this is really tough. This is really tough. There's 3, like, agreement boxes you have to check before you're allowed to go in. Like, it's a whole thing. But when you do it with a bunch of people who know what they're doing, even if you mess up a little bit, like, it's really rewarding to get to do that content. So I want to try some of that other stuff at some point, but my forays into the stalls brought no fruit at all. None starship-shaped, anyway. How was your harvest, then? We're going to another reflection. Those are some solid leads. Nice work, Nona. So by the sound of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here. With any luck, this hostage found you mentioned will be the place we find the inspector. I think you mean heritage found. Uh-oh. She's thinking. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually, and none the worse for wear. Shall we head off? Okay. Oh god, this creep. Why is he still here? Was he being accosted by the Landsguard? We're here. Hair's all crackly and zappy. This is where the starship supposedly came down. So let's start our search for the inspector. Standard investigative procedure dictates that we question the residents for possible gentleman sightings. Off we go. Let's go. Core blimey. We're here with the Britishes. I can use a mount here. I don't know why I'm running. We got our Punati. I love this. I love this little Punati. Wow. Hello, outskirts resident. You seen a gentleman? This is a small settlement, and its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. But perhaps he's wandering around somewhere inside Solution 9. They have so many more people, he could easily go unnoticed in the crowds. You were here as Queen Sphene's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance. Ooh, Solution 9! That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, well, we'll probably find our solution. Hopefully it will be quicker than the 9th one. Hopefully we'll get maybe the 1st or 2nd solution. Otherwise this might take a while. Hello, sentry. Visitor detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. Scanning, unregistered visitor. Warning. Warning. Explosive device detected. Entry denied. Did you bring fucking bombs? I mean, of course you did. Can you, like, throw them in the trash can at TSA? I'm not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildibrand's condition. It's explosives. Explosive, medicinal compounds. Error. Does not compute. It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildibrand was sucked up by Mr. Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow away his brain cobwebs. Blow his brains out? Error. Logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. I love them fucking looking at each other as if they have individual existence and aren't just all, like, instances of the same mega program. Just the absurdity aura of Hildibrand causes these things to happen. Huh. Must be nap time. I guess we can just go in. Okay. Hiding behind the fucking sentries. This is my favorite song. I think I've mentioned it. Cool, that's a good-sized city. You think? Well, there's one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where it'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town and look into any nefarious incidents, shall we? Do you know which is the lively part? All of them. True View. And that's in the eastern sector, you say? Right then, let's get to it. Let's go! True View time. I fucking love these Ethernet designs. Or the Aetherite designs and the Ether shards. They're so cool. Definitely up there with some of my favorite regional ones. Alright. Time to question. Hello, Forthright Hewn. I forgot that they have different names for the species. What, like a crime? Now that you mention it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city is peaceful by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur. Hello, energy drink salesman. Case, huh? I've heard talk of an old squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Hello, laid-back Malala. Recent troubles. I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance, it seems. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details. Alright, Nashu. What you got? Oh, I also heard about that theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over together. This is a little bit spoilers for Hatoful. But if you've watched our playthrough with the crew, I imagine Hildibrand has a power somewhat like Angel, where he just has like an aura of disrupts Like an aura of magical thinking that just, like, disrupts all normal occurrences nearby him and causes people to go along with his weird shit, even if they are, like, consciously baffled by it. The thief absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once.
No need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under your nose.
I need to do a better noir voice for him that's not just fucking Walika. I'll do Solid Snake for him.
Admit it, punk. You pinched the hooch.
Me? But why would you think?
Supply of souls cut off. Folks with a habit have turned to black market rackets. And luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. Top shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say. By the by, you know there's a method for identifying contraband souls? Your regulator logs would tell the tale. Don't want to let us check them? Be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights. I know that Hildibrand is British. His voice is canonically a British person, but I like to imagine he's just completely blended in, like he did in the first. And he's just, like, completely lost his identity. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Save it for the authorities. Take them away, boys.
Damn. That was Inspector Hildibrand, wasn't it? He didn't sound very gentlemanly. He sounded like Solid Snake. He must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of nauseous delights will put him to rights. Please don't set off a bomb. Maybe not in such a popular area. Please don't. Please don't. There was recently, like, a civil war here. Well, it's not really a civil war. It was a government using military force on its own populace. But, like, not here. I suppose that would be the responsible course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildibrand. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I fucking... Like, I could tell I was doing it before I even hit the button. I was about to hit... And then I just tried to jump with A. I was about to hit right bumper to try and dash. I've been playing too much Infinity, Nikki. Okay. Through here. And not down here. It's up at the top part. Okay. Hello, Nashu. He walked that away. Well, was it more of a mosey? Alright, Inspector. Listen here, detective. He looks so fucking serious. Egg. 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 Why are you doing this to Egg? Hard-boiled egg. Add a glider to FF14. I feel like they should just make mounts allowed in more, like, fucking, cities. He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. Oh fuck, he's been here for 20 years. Shit. Well, actually, no, because if he appeared shortly after the... Was it shortly before? I guess so. 30 years passed inside the dome. And if Inspector Hildibrand was here when it happened, that put him in his 50s. He was in his 20s before? Welcome back, everyone, from the ad break. I think we just learned that Hildibrand was in his 20s. Before. What? Must have been living here so long that he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just the thing to jog his memory. I guess if he's lived more than half of his life in the dome, it wouldn't be unreasonable for his accent to have changed. I was gonna say, he's got more forehead creases.
Think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tail? I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone. Or yourself. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators. So I suggest you be more careful with the only lives you've got.
Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, gentleman inspector extraordinaire.
Not anymore. I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a weathered old fool with too many debts and regrets. Detective, hard-boiled.
I love it! Very impressive. But even with that name and those odd clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin.
Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, so it's just clicked for me that this is just this Reflections version of Hildibrand. So Hildibrand is somewhere else. Where'd I put my fucking egg? Also, the finger gun thing is really funny in a world where guns absolutely exist. You seem awfully fond of those hard-boiled eggs. Here, this one's on me.
Thanks, Dollface. You're a peach.
I love hard-boiled. It's a fucking bomb. I was gonna say, you don't need alchemy tools to make an egg. Those definitely weren't culinarian tools. Also, if he wasn't, like, if he didn't have the aura, that absolutely would have just killed his one and only life. God, he's so cool.
Ugh, that's one way to cure a hangover. Got me good.
Maybe we really do have the wrong person. And indestructibility's awfully Mandeville like that. Yeah, I've seen a few cases of this twin person phenomenon in the dome. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see you're not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching.
Missing person, is it? That's the rub. You can leave the sleuthing to me.
Oh, we could really use your help.
Sounds things. This fella looks a lot like me. Would you say his name was Hildibrand? I'll find him. Don't you worry. I can feel a hunch coming on already.
I love him. I love Hard-Boiled. Are we sure that isn't the inspector? God, I love how fucking noir he is. He's so fucking cool. I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work of my own. This city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if this Detective Hard-Boiled is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is that famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases. Thanks, Dashu. we get the cutscene.
The dame had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. The city with an allergy to sleep.
Oh, he's right there. Wait.
This twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than the ice at the bottom of my glass. But I could smell it in the air, like the glowing stench of cheap perfume. A conspiracy. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hard-Boiled.
Wait, that's literally... Oh, God, I fucking love these quests. Gentleman hero Hildibrand. The inspectors finally set foot upon the Dawntrail. Get ready for inconceivably further Hildibrand adventures. Who knows what his case will be this time? When it happens, whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene. Oh, the little goblin. With sunglasses and a hat. So cute. I love this fucking game. It's so good. It's so good. This game rules. What? This game rules. I mean, let's do some. I mean, that's all the new stuff. Because Cloud of Darkness doesn't drop for another week. So let's talk. We'll do some dailies while we talk. I am so excited for the new Hildibrand. Hard Boiled is, I think, more than I could have ever asked for. I was curious what we possibly could have done for any further Hildibrand adventures, because we literally went to the moon. And getting another reflection, and then in the background getting to see fucking Dad Manderville and Brandahild and several like editions of Hildibrand as like the Mind Palace of Hard-Boiled doing his work. Fucking, I'm so excited. That got me so pumped. What do we have that? I've been gathering stuff for the next minor upgrade for the Splendorous Duel. I still have all these fucking faded copies I have to actually craft. Let's go to Nexus Arcade. So I got script to spend. But I'm very excited. The Wachumeqimeqi quests were delightful. And I'm really happy with that little how they tied it up. Especially with like Mablu there. And I wonder if that cutscene will continue to change as further society quests are added. Because Mablu was there with her business partner, who started the Terali Travel Agency, I believe. So I wouldn't be surprised if, as we get more society quests, that becomes part of it. Especially because the Pelu Pelu were, the society quests for the travel agency were battle quests. So you would think crafting and gathering quests would be even more ingrained into that, the appreciation cell. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. Let's just buy, I'm gonna buy this one because I think I usually buy the one at the top of the list. So I'll buy the one second in the list. I'm really excited. That was like, I was expecting to have a great time. That was really nice. Oh, I gotta do my venture. She's almost at level 70. But the Starlight quests were fun. Okay. Unu Venture. I'm still trying to get the one minion I've been trying to get for like ages. From that minion venture. Minion? Retainer venture. But I'm excited. We got so much like Cloud of Darkness is gonna kick ass. I'm very excited for that. I think that's, at least I'm hoping that that's gonna be more on par with. They said it was like sort of between an Extreme and a Savage. Like it was a Savage, but it was explicitly like one fight. So I'm excited to see if that sort of tickles the scratches the itch that Baldessian Arsenal did for me. Because obviously it's not going to be as large scale, because it's a 24 person, so it's just a regular Alliance raid size. But I think that could be cool. I think that could be really cool. If that has the sort of level of difficulty that things like Baldessian Arsenal did. Obviously it's not going to have the, like, area actions, the Logos actions. But I think that's going to be really, really cool to see. So I'm really excited for Cloud of Darkness. I will stream that when it comes out if I can. So hopefully next week we'll do more of that. There we go. Oh, I didn't look at the trainings. This is 10%. Hold on. On accompanying an archer, you are always accompanying an archer, so yes, do that. Okay. Now we go to frontline. The Logos actions are confusing. The nice thing about Baldesion Arsenal... God, my ear is ringing. The nice thing about Baldesion Arsenal is that there are so many guides about it that... So in general, the only Logos action you really need is the one that gives you extra HP, or like extra defense. That's essentially the only one. Oh, hold on, I gotta switch to Ninja first, and then we'll get the map open. So in PvE, as a DPS, you basically only need the, like, Essence of the Plate Bearer or whatever. And the first couple, Eureka zones don't even have Logos actions, so you can just ignore them. I followed some guides, so, like, there was a lot of reading that I did, which helped, like, the best ways to get XP and to level and to get, you know, whatever else. But when I was playing, there were a lot of people in there, which was really cool. Especially because it was, like, end of Endwalker's, start of Dawntrail. So, like, I was expecting folks to be all in on the new content, so it was really cool to see that there's, like, a thriving community of folks who will do it no matter what, who really love Eureka and Baldesion Arsenal. That was really cool. And then for going in, typically there's guides that I saw in the Discord, the Baldesion Arsenal Discord, that specifically say, like, if you are a ranged DPS, if you are a Fizz DPS, if you are a caster, if you are a healer, bring this, and this. Like, these are the roles that are the hardest to do as a beginner. These are the roles that are the easiest to do as a beginner. If you are a tank, congratulations, you have signed up for easy mode. There we go. That off. So, I really enjoyed it. I felt like there was a ton of support for people who are new. But it was a lot of learning. It was not, I wouldn't say it was easy, because it was still challenging, but it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So I would recommend, like, looking at some of the guides in the Discords, if you are interested in at all in it. But for the actual run itself, it is very, very explained what things are. Like, I watched a video on... I only found the video I was watching, like, shortly before the runtime. Because somebody posted, like, hey, brush up on the fights, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know any of this stuff. Oh, I gotta heal. Hit the win button, hit the win button. So... Oh, I don't have my fucking battle HUD up. That's why. I can't see my fucking health. Okay, we're getting pinched. But so I managed to watch a video on the first... like the first boss. How the first boss works. Before the runtime started. And I was like, oh shit, I only know the first boss. The... like, call-outs, the people who were doing calls were so thorough and detailed and would cover what was happening before every boss fight. It was so nice. It was so thorough. So I highly recommend checking out the Baldesion Arsenal Discord. They also do Deliver Regine Savage. I've not done that yet, but that is something I want to do. But that Discord is super fun. And they announce runs you know, hours before. So you have plenty of time to figure out if you got to change data centers, you know, if you want to brush up on info, any of that stuff, which is really nice. And they have a whole queuing system that it sometimes gets used. Get out of there. It's too many. It's too many. Go. Don't get fucked. But I really enjoyed Baldassion Arsenal. I haven't gone back. I haven't double dipped in it yet. I just did the one run, but I plan to. It's mostly just a matter of having like 3 hours free late in the evening Eastern time, because that's usually when they are, or like the middle of the day for me. And I usually have to do stuff. Right, because that's when business hours are open. So if I have to, like, you know, get groceries or any of that stuff, that's when I have to do it. So organizing a time when in the evenings I'm gonna have 3 hours of energy to set aside, and it could go slightly longer, like, it's a whole thing. But I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's some of the most fun I've had doing combat content in 14. So if you are a fan of things getting a little spicy, I would recommend it. If you just want to chill, maybe not your speed, but I strongly enjoyed it. A lot more than I thought I was going to. Because it's complex but not inaccessible, which is it really hits the sweet spot. Ah, damn, they healed. I didn't manage to get off my my free limit break. Yeah, let's back off. We're getting pinched. Off. Use my elixir. Hold on. There we go. I did it. I got my regular HUD back up. I can actually see my health now. And mana. Hey, Bard. Get out of here. Red is running away with the game. It's a little worrying. Well, we're not too far behind. It's just that they have 3 points, so their score's going up real fast, and it's only the 700 limit on this map. You're in the Discord, never did it because difficult stuff makes you anxious. Yeah, I understand that. If you're interested, I would be happy to do it with you at some point, and we could even be on voice chat or whatever if that would be more comfortable. But if it's too anxiety inducing for you, then just skip it. The only reason to do it is to get the mount, get the achievement, and it upgrades the stats of the weapon. The relic, which is pointless at this point. So it's only if you really want the mountain achievement. Yeah, the mount is very cool. I think the mount is really cool. But that's it. There's no like tangible mechanical benefit to doing it. And it doesn't, like, there's not, like, a stage of the relics locked behind it. As far as I know. I'm pretty sure it was just... Yeah, I got some dots off. Nice. Okay, we're already contending with red here. I think we probably ignore blue. Yeah, blue's only took the last little bit out of that. Okay, they're not gonna take... Yeah, they're taking, like, 2 points off this. We can just back off. There's one back to our base. Just do that instead. Oh, 2 back in our base. Nice. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I was so anxious my first time. I think if I went back and did it again, I would not be nearly as anxious. But I was like worried I was gonna fuck it up, and then I was gonna like lose the run for everybody. And it's generally not that fragile. Especially with, there were some changes to the way that certain Logos actions worked, and now they're stronger. Get dotted. I think the other folks can get that. I just want to try and keep these folks at bay. There we go. Get Red Mage out of here. You're too scary. They did some PvP changes. I looked over them. I don't understand any of them, except there were none to ninjas, so I don't have to pay attention. Because this is the only job I play in PvP. Okay, we got them off because we're pitching. But the Demiosma mount is really cool, and it feels... It's one of those things where, because of it's so hyped up in difficulty, it feels like... you feel like a god when you complete it. Okay, don't push. We don't need to push. We're in first. We can just chill. I did throw away a use of my Mudra, but that's fine. It's almost recharged anyway. But yeah, I definitely want to go back and play it again. And my anxiety about it has incredibly reduced since clearing it the first time. Everyone is really, really kind and understanding, and will explain stuff with the utmost patience. It is truly, like, the coolest crowd of people who do this kind of stuff. The run I did was on Dynamis. It was organized by... Alright, let's push. It was organized by... what's his name? He's a samurai, I think. But there's a guy who does, like, who organizes a lot of stuff, like, weekly. The weekly Saturday thing on Dynamis is such like a good environment for beginners. I had a blast. And I was in the party with the guy who organized it. So I felt very, like, comfortable, like, okay, I'm gonna be chilling. Rush or pinch? Rush or pinch? I'm just running in a circle. I'm not doing either. Run. There we go, we're good. Let's get out while the getting's good. We're so close to 700. Just don't feed, and we'll be fine. $683. Come on. Nope, that's not happening. Get out. If we can get this A rank, we win. Don't feed. 693. We have the point. 678, 681. Don't feed. Pull back. Don't feed. Pull back. Come on. Yeah! Hell yeah! There we go. 4 kills, no deaths, 21 assists. Hell yeah. That was a good match. Let me check my PvP. I think I just... Yeah, we're close to the next rank up. I, like, just ranked up the other day. I just got my 4th set of the, Universal gear. The new Trophy Crystal gear. But yeah, I want to try out DRS at some point, because I love, leading Hildibrand Regine. Hildibrand Regine is one of my favorite pieces of content, and I enjoyed Baldesion Arsenal so much more than that I'm really excited to see if DRS is like on that level. But because I've wanted to get into raiding. I've tried some, like, I haven't done any on patch like savage raiding or anything. That seems really, really scary to me. But some of this content where it's just like you do so, like, alliances and alliances of people feel very, very accessible to me, because I feel like I'm one little cog. I don't have to worry about destroying the machine. Although I did worry about that for Baldesion Arsenal, but those worries proved unfounded. Because I messed up a few times on our Baldesion Arsenal run, and we still passed. We still cleared. I know sometimes those things don't clear, and that's fine. It's just one of those things where you just do it another day. You still get some fragments for doing a partial run. But it's neat. It's neat to see that kind of content have, like, a really dedicated following. Because that's absolutely my jam. The kind of thing where everybody's working together towards, like, a huge goal. So maybe I'll stream going through that at some point. I know that on Saturdays they do stream that. That is a thing that is done. So it's not super inaccessible. Let's see. I did my stuff. Oh, I didn't send my squadron back out on another mission, did I? And then we'll do a leveling. But yeah, I'm excited to see where else they go with the new stuff for the post Dawntrail. Because it's been good so far. 7.1 was really, really intriguing to me. I'm excited to see how they pay stuff off. It definitely was a big sort of, not like a middle finger, but it was a big twist that was like, oh, you thought this shit was over. I really liked. That's good. And the rest are all kind of mid, so we'll do this one. We'll do... Oh, leveling has... We do high level. What's my Wondrous Tales? 70 to 80. I'm 74, but I don't think my gear will get me 70. I think I'm too low level. Too low eye level to do that. We could do a couple of these solo extremes. And I'll do those with Dark Knight for now. So what was it? It was Thornton's Reign and Z1T9. But I'm excited to see where we go from here. I feel like we have a lot of room to explore. Oh, the other thing is, so farming logograms is definitely my least favorite part of preparing for BA.
But there are people who have farmed them and will straight up just give you what you need. If you're like all in the instance and they're like, all right, does anybody need anything? Craft your action plates. Like, is anybody down anything? And we'll just straight up just give you the things that you need. Which is really cool. They're, like, the people in this community are awesome. And that's been my general understanding of Final Fantasy as a whole. Obviously, there's some folks who aren't cool, but it feels like generally people who enjoy doing content for content's sake in FF14 are really chill people. Because they're not in it for, like, the rewards. They're not super stressed about getting it clear. They just really enjoy playing the content. Which is fantastic. I have had a blast getting to play with that kind of person. That's part of why I like our free time. Is we love doing stuff with and for each other. And so that's a little bit of what scares me off of. Like, Party Finder is really scary for me. Because it's people who are, like, clear focused, and I've been yelled at, right? I've been yelled at for fucking up a clear for some high level content in Party Finder. So having these, like, larger organized stuff that's specifically a space for people who want to just do the content is very cool. It's much better than dealing with Party Finder. This is great, because this is the part of the extreme where I just don't do anything. Okay, we're back to the part where I do something. But, yeah, I really enjoyed Arsenal. I definitely want to do it again. And I'm gonna try out other stuff in that server, because those people are so cool. Ronin! That's his name! That's why I was like, I know he's a samurai. Ronin is the guy who organizes the Saturday Dynamis clears of, or runs, I suppose I should say, because they don't always clear, of Baldesion Arsenal, and that's really, really fun. He's great. He does great callouts. And he's super willing to explain everything to folks who are new. You know, there's like a leader in every party, and he will ask the party leaders, like, hey, do you have anyone who's new? And, like, they'll organize, and if there's new folks, they'll go like, alright, cool. And they'll specifically mark runs as, like, first time friendly, or you know, first clear attempts, kind of stuff like that. And then there are some times when they do silly ones, where it's like, oh, everybody's doing, you know, a themed one. Everybody's going healer, or everybody's doing whatever. Because there aren't strict party comp requirements on that. Alright, let's do Z1T9. This one should be a little faster than Thornton's Reign. So, I had a blast doing that. I need to run more Delum Regine. I haven't been doing much, except other than my dailies, because I feel like there's just been so much stuff happening with, like, Nikki and streaming and all this stuff that I've been focusing on. But I really want to run more Regine. I need to do it still for my relics, because I have more classes I can get relics for. But I just haven't had the time or the energy. But DR Normal is one of my favorite things to run and to call outs for. So I'd love to do more of that. I think they also organize DR Normal on the same Discord, because I know they do DRS, but I think they have a DR Normal set of channels and whatever. So maybe I'll try organizing stuff through there.
good and evil, the
Good
war
and evil,
eternal.
the war eternal.
I was a little off on my timing.
My fate.
I've run this so many times for Wondrous Tales. Alright, I gotta throw out these fragments and totems. I do not need you. Do not need you. Another. What else we got? We got M1 or M2. Just Mass Fidelis or Alphascape. Yeah, let's do those. But yeah, I love Final Fantasy and I want to do more content for it. I feel like I've just been kind of doing the daily stuff for a while. That said, I don't know. I mentioned this on Blue Sky. I'm waiting for some medical scheduling stuff to come back. I might have to continue doing just the dailies or, you know, take a break from that, depending on when stuff is scheduled for. But let's see, what was I gonna do? Let's do M1 or M2. That sounds fun. I'll toss Fidelis in there. But I want to do more of that stuff. I'm waiting to schedule anything until I have more info. But that's something I absolutely want to do, and I will absolutely stream that if at all possible. Because that's the thing that I love to do. I love to do that content, and I would love to share that experience. Alright, so it's Asphodelis and then M1 or M2. Let's do M1. I think M1 has a shorter queue usually. See, did I do my... No, I did my ventures recently. But yeah, I want to do more Final Fantasy where I'm not just like logging on to do my dailies. I want to actually do more like larger content. This is for Samurai and this is for Viper? Yes. I was like, I don't remember there being two there. So I knew one of them had to be new. So much crap in my inventory. I need to sort this. So a bunch of it is crafting stuff I'm not using. This is Eureka bits. I could probably put those in my saddlebag. Yeah, I got a space for it. I have Ordell coins. Can I use those for anything? Because those are from the new Alliance raid. I could do the new Alliance raid. I should have tossed that in rotation. Nah, that's gonna take 2 hours though. And unfortunately, I have other stuff I have to do today. Regrettably, as much as I want to just play more Final Fantasy. I have to go do a resupply run. But I love this game. I'm definitely gonna do my fair share of G-posing in my free time. Okay, how does... It's Arcadian Relic. How do I use this shit? Miscellany? Sublime Curiosities? Ordell coin. Okay, you get Surgeslate Twine or Surgeslate Glaze, which are used to upgrade Quetzali stuff, which we do have. So... do I have any? I don't have any Quetzali accessories. So let me get a couple... Hold on, if I do gear exchange, Quetzali augmentation, DOM. So I need 2 twine, and that would get it to 730, which is better. So let's do that. Oh, hold on, I gotta get it out of my saddlebag. So let me remove 2. We'll get 2 twine. And then I will augment my hood. I will unequip my hood and my robe. Don't look. Don't look, okay? Don't look. I'm naked. Don't look. Okay. Okay, I'm not naked anymore. And then let's do glamour. Cool, cool. There we go. Increase our eye level a little bit. I have one more coin, but I'm gonna wait because I don't want to like switch to tank and switch stuff out. That seems annoying. This tank is the other thing that I have. Oh, let me check my currency. I got a lot of aesthetics. Okay, good. I've spent my trophy crystals and wolf horns. But yeah, I'm hopeful for the rest of the Dawntrail experience. I think it's gonna be really cool. I know a lot of people had issues with Dawntrail. I was worried when I saw that they were gonna go back and change some of the voice work. I'm glad it was like they made the scream more guttural and less kind of cartoony, and not something more insane, because I really loved Senna Breyer's performance. I thought it was great. I understand why people had issues with it. I didn't have those issues, but I'm glad that they didn't like dramatically change what they did, because I really enjoyed Dawntrail, and I'm excited to see where Dawntrail goes. It's clear they're not going to shy away from the like more intense stuff, which is great. I love Final Fantasy because it's here to fuck me up. And I'm excited to see what they do. They really fucking nailed the vibe with the new Hildibrand stuff. They really crushed it with Wachumeqimeqi. And I'm excited to see, once I have allowances back for custom deliveries, I'm excited to see where Nitowikwe's stuff goes, because I love the train. Listen, I'm a stereotypical autistic. I love the train. And I love both her and her husband are two of my favorite characters in Dawntrail. So getting to have more interaction with them is fantastic, especially having the like foil of the trolley operator in Shadowbringers, and his relationship with his late wife. Being able to compare that to what Waluka and Nitowikwe have is amazing. It's really truly special. So I'm really glad that we get to experience that. I just fucking love this game. I know I keep saying that, but like, I love so much about this game. It's so beautiful to me, and I want to do it always. I'm just so like it. So that's gonna be rad. So I can't wait for, let me see, what's the schedule for 7.1 patch stuff. Fine. 7.1. So 7.15 was just yesterday. 7.16 is not until the 21st of January. And that is going to have the role quest wrap up. And maybe some more. That's all I can see on the wiki. But we get the Chaotic Alliance, right? I can't believe I forgot about Cloud of Darkness Chaotic. That's gonna be so cool. I'll definitely stream that, because I'm hoping that fits that same niche I think I mentioned. Oh no, please! I appreciate you being a little lurky turkey, Merle. I hope your work goes smoothly. I totally know the like co-working vibe, where you just need something to fill the gaps, so you're not just working in silence or whatever. But But yeah, I fucking love this game. I'm really excited for Cloud of Darkness Chaotic. I think they nailed it with the mounts. The new Cloud of Darkness itself mount and the little platform with the custom dismount is so cool. I'm absolutely gonna be gunning for that. I'm gonna be gunning for the cards and the orchestrion rolls. It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna do this because it's gonna immediately trigger the Q to pop. But I'm gonna go to Calusia to go gather some more materials for my, what's it called? My miner tool, my Splendorous tool. And I'm mostly doing this because it is immediately going to trigger the Q to pop once I start gathering this. Oh, lightning cluster, I need that. Can I do that with... I can't do it with the thing. So let me get this. And then... what does it increase the odds of... hold on. Which one of these is... Mountaineer's Gift? Yes. Okay. And then... yes, okay. Get all these, because I need a bunch of these. I don't remember how many I need. I just know I need like 70 or something. So I'll gladly do that. But yeah, I've been working on the pickaxe. The crafters ones, it's like getting crafter scripts is so tedious. So I put that off. Oh, more cluster. Okay. I'll do that. But yeah, because I need 210 of the other material. You can get 3 per max quality Aurum Regis. Or 6 sometimes, depending on your luck, by Ethereal Reduction. So I've been coming here and hanging out when I'm waiting on queues occasionally. I only have 48 Brilliant Miners components, and now 21 Brilliant Lightning Clusters. But I've enjoyed looking at the story stuff for the Splendorous tools. Because now it's actually accessible with the level 100 gathering stuff. There's definitely another mining node around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. I swear there was one. But yeah, I think I'll probably I'll finish. I'll do this queue. We'll do whatever duty we get, and then I'll probably call it for today because I have to run to the store. Here we go. Okay, let me drink a little drinky drink. This up to max. And then... don't consume? Yeah, we got lucky. I'm really glad I didn't have... it wouldn't let me do that, because I definitely would have wasted my, my extra use. Alright. Now back to the first one, which was right next to town. But, yeah, I love Dawntrail. I've been really stoked to see more of it. So, it was just a nice little treat that I didn't even realize that, the 7.15 was dropping the other day. But I hope everybody else has been having fun with Final Fantasy recently. I feel like it's been a treat. I know some people have issues, but... I did the Starlight event. Thank you for the reminder. I did that first thing the other day. I love the little mold punch. I've been considering buying more of it, just to stockpile. There we go. Here, I'm just gonna have my thing up so that if I need to, I can snooze the ad. This is the last thing we're gonna do. I don't want an ad to interrupt it for y'all. But come on. Come on. We're so close. Get an M1. Let's do it. I have been considering at some point getting an Xbox copy of this game so I can do like my casual play at on my couch. Just sitting at my desk can
I
be a lot.
hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds.
Our challenger's first opponent,
Black Cat. I love the
Can they
announcer.
hold their own against our feline ferocity?
They fucking nailed it in this duty. This series of duties. That's right, Arcadian.
I shall
The next series of
believe
Arcadian stuff
just
is going to
for
come out with
you.
7.2. That's going to rule.
Beautifully dodged.
Beautifully dodged. I fucking love, like, sorry if I'm not saying much. I'm just soaking in the ambiance. Yeah, I have a laptop I could do. I don't know if it'll be powerful enough to run, but I could do that and then hook it up to my my screen in my living room. But yeah, that way I can play on the couch. I already play on controller. The only issue with
Try this.
what was I gonna say? The only issue with playing on console is the inability to really do any like chat stuff in a timely manner. So being able to, I'd have to set up macros for like saying hi in dungeons and stuff.
Here it comes.
Okay,
Black Cat's lithe and
alright.
lethal maneuver.
Right, and then stay. Oh, that person's gonna die. Bye. Wait, what? How are you? What? Huh? How? Oh, there they go.
Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
That was really funny.
Going up.
Oh no, I forgot about the ad break. I'm sorry, everybody. Well, it'll probably go long enough. This will definitely go for another couple minutes. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, they got it. It's not me. So I am gonna have to worry about it in the next set of attacks. Oh no, it's me this time. Whoop. There we go. Bonk. Ah. God, I love doing that little zip back after the KB. That's so
Oh
fun.
dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
No, I didn't. That's somebody else you must be thinking of.
I'll gut you like a cod.
They're back
Okay, so
on
that's
their
number
feet.
one.
What grid?
Okay. Run to first. Oh no! You went too far away. There we go. Spread. God, I love all the new content. It's been so good. Like, the new dungeons and stuff were fantastic. I gotta run through and do more of those. I still have to... Now that I have my paladin in the 70s, I should do my, what's it called? The thing where the... Oh, I forgot it's
A vicious
two.
blow! Oh, that'll
The
leave
thing
a
where you have the NPCs help you.
Even I felt that
Duty
one.
support?
Oh, but the challenge is still standing.
Because I gotta level them up. They're still at like 72 or something. So I'll do that in my own time though, because that shit is boring as hell to watch. And to do, honestly.
These claws rend
Okay. Right, and then back. God, I've been having a fucking blast. I need to get some of my friends. Welcome back from the ad, everyone. Sorry, I forgot to snooze it.
Echo of my soul.
But,
They're still in it.
I need to get
But
some of
for
my
how long?
friends. Wait, it's me again? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, I had it right. I need to go this way. I thought it could only get you in one round. I thought it couldn't get you in both. Maybe I misinterpreted it. I guess it's the shade of her, so... Over here, please. But yeah, I need to get some of my friends whose subscriptions have lapsed to get back in and start doing content with me. I've been going through Heaven on High solo, just whenever I have deep dungeons in my Wondrous Tales, and that's been fun. Oh, I'm almost out of mana. And out of the Tank Buster. But yeah, the new Alliance raid, the new dungeons, the new trials, like,
To me,
all of them have
echo
hit
of my
so
soul.
hard. I've been so stoked.
It's all over.
Alright,
Until next
just hit
time.
need on all these. So I've been stockpiling them. Thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out. And thank you again, Morel, for the subscription. I really appreciate it. I'd love to keep doing this kind of stuff. Because it is a blast for me, and I hope everyone enjoys. But thank you all for coming. Who can I send you to? Oh, you know, let me check and see if this works. Will it work? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna send you all over to Puff's house. This Friday, Puff is gonna come over here, and we are going to finish up the final chapter of Deathmark on Friday at 1 Eastern. So be here if you like a visual novel, if you like a horror game. We finished the main story. We're gonna do the DLC chapter this Friday. So until then, I will send you all over to his house. Let me just pull up his stream. He's gonna play some Fallout New Vegas. I would hope that you would all wish him a good stream. So I will see you all next time. Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you Friday.